cheap liberty.
Welcome to a brand new podcast. And as always, this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Mr. Greatness. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. That's the same email if you want to make a donation, a free will offering to us via PayPal, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. You can also check out our links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. You can support us that way. We do have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube. We have digital artwork, and we do consulting services as well. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products. That's men's, kids, ladies' clothes, jewelry, house products, a whole lot of stuff, especially now for the fall, / winter. I would say winter, it's the cold conditions as we approach in the new year. Evolutionoflondon.com, that's our baby shopping mall, as well as evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well, such as ebooks for personal as well as business use. So www.evolutionoflondon.org. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E, for more clothes, DVDs, and games shipped throughout North America. www.evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented. Now the scented candles are from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, eucalyptus, rose. Just to name a few. If you want to place an order, you can email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. And also, just that they on social media, Royalty 9 International is on TikTok as well as Instagram. Luxury candles, over 35 plus burning hours. Very good quality. No one candle is the same design. Always different designs, custom made for each candle. Again, Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book for him if you need any consultation, you need any consultation, email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And you can support his merch, www.wjaaccessories.com, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. www.wjaaccessories.com. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, and if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, Panthro 519@gmail.com. He also has a Patreon channel, DJ Panthro 519, so you can support him that way. And he have a link to his website, DJ-Panthro519 at printify.me. You'll see his links to that website throughout social media, YouTube, his YouTube channel, DJ Panthro 519, and Instagram and TikTok as well. 2 TikTok pages, DJ Panthro, and his bonus platform is The Real DJ Panthro. Again, that's The Real DJ Panthro on TikTok. Again, DJ Panthro. Music, Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. He have a whole wide range of different beats. So once you go to his YouTube channel, you will see his other social media sites. So like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continue to train on YouTube, as I always say, is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye as we approaching close to 1,000. That thou shows on YouTube. Amazing. That thou. So as we approaching 1,000 shows, check it out. It's a whole wide range of different stuff, that different shows that you can listen to and partake. And we are upgrading our Mr. Evolution of London, our health and wellness channel. We have some great videos that will be coming after the new year. So I'm excited about that. Changing up different banners and stuff. We already started it, and yeah, it's going to be very, very good. A lot of great content there as we're going to be expanding. So you want to subscribe to Mr. Evolution of London now. So, and make sure you hit the notification bell. So new videos, you will definitely find it informative and interesting in terms of health and wellness. We have a lot of great stuff coming. So, Mr. Evolution of London. And you'll find that page on the Greatness 19 page as you scroll down. Again, Mr. Evolution of London. Kenzo World. Kenzo World, if you want Afro beats, listen to his music. He has an album called Discovery and a single called Adora on major platforms, YouTube. That's Kenzo World, as well as Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple, all your major platforms. Kenzo World. Now, if you want to book for him to come to your venue, morekenzo at gmail.com. Again, that's more, Moor, Kenzo. Kenzo. Keenzo at gmail.com. That's more Kenzo at gmail.com. If you want him to come to your venue, again, Kenzo World. I need you to check out this gentleman here on YouTube, The Way of Abraham. Yes, The Way of Abraham. I checked out his page. Great content on education, on the belief system of he would say God, or say Allah, the Most High, whatever word you want to mention in terms of supreme being. I find it very informative. Lot of content on there, and I definitely welcome y'all guys to talk about him and spread the information out. And first and foremost is listening to what he have to say. The Way of Abraham gives a lot of information on the fundamentals of all religions and the belief system that gave birth to civilizations, and information, like I said, information on just whole plethora of knowledge. So check it out. It's just a different perspective. So I'm promoting this information, The Way of Abraham on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share, and pass the information. Even if you don't believe or don't think he's correct, but it's a perspective that I think everybody should listen to. So, The Way of Abraham on YouTube. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for podcasters, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London, both of those on YouTube, of course, rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19. That's very important. Like, subscribe, and share to that platform on Rumble. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. That's our website, which we have content there as well. So we won't be having any restrictions on our website, on our platform, www.theoracle19radio.com. So you can listen to us there directly. So just to give you a heads up on that. All right. Well, today, as always, I always give my perspective on just different topics over the time, because as we approaching, 500 shows, 500 episodes. This right here, I want us to really, I want, especially you men, I like for you to reflect this topic that I'm going to talk about today. And that's something that we men don't do. We don't have that mindset of thinking like a warlord. Modern day men really don't. Thinking like a warlord. It's a dying art. It really is. A lot of times, because the previous generation got distracted, distracted from the world, the negatives of the world. The previous generations, us, fell off. We failed our, we failed the generation now, the previous generation. What do I mean? Let's say I take my generation. We have children. We don't pass, especially men, young men, we don't pass the game of life of how to be a man, not a male, a man. Again, thinking like a warlord. The mindset of a warlord, you apply the principles. You need to apply principles, strategies, have leadership qualities, be decisive in your everyday life. These are the steps must be taken to be a warlord. It's not an easy job to have a warlord mentality. Most likely, as a man, you will be alone a lot of times with your decision making. People is not going to agree with your philosophies. You're going to be hated a lot. That's the possibility of having a warlord mentality. Are you ready for that? And a lot of times the men of yesteryears didn't pass this information. You need to sit down if you can. This society, and I talked about this on many different shows, this society dumbs down the man, the real men out here, and have them thinking like a male. Then blame the male for acting a certain way. But you condition the male to be soft and cuddly, indecisive, no leadership skills, no strategy. You can't stand up with you can't stand up to your woman. You can't stand up to your children. You can't stand up to your mother. You can't stand up on your job. You can't stand up in your neighborhood. You don't even stand up in your own household. Again, this is the principles of being a modern day male. We've been dumbed down, castrated. What say you? What do you feel? Is Mr. Greatness off? Again, thinking like a warlord is essential in this day and time. It's not built for many, only built for the few. Are you a warlord? Do you have that warlord spirit in you? Being a warlord, sometimes you have to be prepared for death because your philosophies, your mindset, your total manhood will always be in question, especially in this day and time. Can you stand against the pressures of society, the pressures of job, the pressures of your neighborhood, the pressures of social media, your thinking, your mindset, the laws of the land is against warlords. Can you stand against that? Are you prepared to be ostracized, ridiculed, put down, threatened, jailed, alone? The mindset of a warlord. Leadership skills. You have a family. You make decisions. You have a wife and you have children. Can you make the final decision? And even though people will disagree with you, are you capable of making that final decision and standing on business? Again, thinking like a warlord. When your woman is in disagreement with you, can you check her? Are you capable of telling her, fall back, stand down? Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. Can you just tell her just to shut up? Are you bold to say that? Can you say that? Thinking like a warlord. She might leave you for your decision making. Can you? Are you capable of standing alone? Again, thinking like a warlord always comes with a penalty and price. especially in this day and time that we live in. The laws of the land don't favor men. Society, even though it's governed by men, but really governed by males, that supports a feministic viewpoint of life. Can you can you think like a warlord, leading the family, making decisions, intelligent decisions, standing on business, giving out rules and regulations and standing on it, not waver from it? Do you have a supporting team that will take you as their warlord? Now, people will interpret that as being very misogynistic. Just saying, well, you get what I mean. You're a chauvinist, put it like that. Male chauvinist. But are you? Are you really a male chauvinist? What say you? Strategies, handling crises. When people is relying on you and when you're in a family crisis, etc. Can you make the proper decision to get yourself and your family out of a situation, any situation? Again, it's not easy to be a warlord or have a warlord mentality. You need to think on that. You need to do an internal inspection of yourself and find out who you really are. Again, not everybody is built to be a warlord or have a warlord mentality. It's only, again, for the few, not the many. You might think you are that person, but in reality, you're not. And the people around you know you're not that guy. Some people, some men is males are built to be followers. You're a good follower, but you're not a warlord. So you have to play your position if you just follow the leader. Just be a good follower. You have to, every man got to know their position in life. People, men always like to say, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man, but not everybody are men. Some people are males, especially in this society that projects a very male type of behavior. What do I mean by that? Feminine men mindset. Do a warlord wears fingernail polish? This is my question from me to you. Do a warlord wear different color fingernail polish? Do a warlord wear dresses, blouses, carry purses, lavender, peach, light almond, all different types of colorful purses? Is that a warlord or is that a male? That's my question from me to you. You can maybe help answer that for me. A warlord have to make tough decisions. Tough decisions sometimes to let go of family, friends, and foe. The pain hurts, no question, but he has to let it go in order to create a new family, whether it's your woman, whether it's your children, whether it's your parents, whether it's your siblings. Are you capable of having that warlord mentality if need to be? This is this is a mentality that's only built for the few, as I mentioned. This is not built for the many. This you have to be surrounded, or I would say have grown up in that type of environment of men that had that warlord spirit. I know this by experience. This is not something I grew up personally in an environment where you had a lot of men, not males, men. They stood on business. They know how to conduct themselves. I grew up in an environment where you had a lot of Jim Brown mentalities. If anyone knows the football player, you look him up. Richard Roundtree type of man. Person like my father, see him in the streets. I have friends of mine that grew up, their fathers. It was, you see him in the street, these is men. Knew how to dress, knew how to carry themselves. They didn't come outside cackling and smiling, just coming outside in the streets, going outside the streets, looking like clowns, acting like clowns. Everything is funny, kikiing all the time. They were serious, serious men. They knew how to handle themselves. They didn't do all of that joking. Very serious men. And this is how we, as men, have to carry that mentality, or should carry that mentality in the streets. Serious, upright. You gotta have a sense of humor, sure, but it's not all about that play. People can't just be running up on you, shouldn't be running up on you and just like saying whatever. I had a gentleman that, younger than me, just seen me in the street, and he just made a little comment, like in a jokey way, like I'm his kid. And I had to check him and said, I have children that is your age. Fall back. I don't play that. And I had to check him on that. And he understood. And he had to reboot his mindset and understand that because I stand on business. Don't play with me with those comments. I'm not your age. My shoes is old. I got shoes that's older than you in storage. I got clothes in storage that is older than you. Boy, I don't play. Especially at this time in my life, you just can't say whatever to me. I don't know you like that. You didn't grow up with me. You didn't interact with me for a certain time period to even address me in that way. So you have to think like a warlord, especially when you come to a certain point in life. People can't say anything to you. See, this is a mentality of a man, not a male. Males play. Everything is play. That's that's the mentality in this day and time. Are you, which man or male are you? That's that's my question. You have to know the location, know the environment where you in. I highly suggest that. It's sacrifices. I'm gonna let you listen to something of two men interacting. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino in the movie. Oh, no, just give me a moment. Here we go. Let's hold on. Let's just get through this commercial here.
Guy told me one time, don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. Now, if you're on me and you gotta move when I move, how do you expect to keep a marriage? Oh, that's an interesting point. What are you, a monk? I have a woman. What do you tell her? I tell her I'm a salesman. So that if you spot me coming around that corner, you're just gonna walk out on this woman, not say goodbye? That's the discipline.
You know, that is a mentality you need to have as a man, and it takes discipline. That was from 1995, the movie Heat, again, Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Hopefully, you heard it. You heard the little clip that I presented to you. But this is all part of being a warlord, learning to let go of things that's around your subconscious or your circumference. Excuse me, your circumference. People, places, things, if need to be. Being on your purpose, standing on business. That's the price you have to pay. And many people, many men, I should say, are alone in mentality. because you master this. You have self-control. You have a strong mindset. You adjust to the environment where you live. You have strength. You demand certain things from people in your circumference. All of that is part of having a work class mentality. You face challenges all the time, every day, all day. You conquer most. You have mental wounds, sometimes physical wounds, prices that you had to pay. Being a warlord comes with many prices you have to pay. You go through a lot of different relationships with people. You've been hurt many times, family, friends, and foe. You've been through arguments, fights. You traveled around the world. You've seen a lot of places, a lot of things, experienced a lot of people, been through a lot of jobs. This is many warlords go through many different things, not one particular thing, but they have abundance of experience of life. And now they could stand on their square. That's being a warlord. Is that you? Can you be true to thyself, men? Building a legacy, very important, to pass on to your offsprings so they can understand who was this male, whether it was their father, their brother, their uncle, their husband. He left something on this planet Earth when he's dead and gone of what he was and how he impacted his community, his family, his loved ones, his household. The real king of his castle. These are the strategies you men that is ready to be a warlord need to have. These are the part of the ingredients of life. But let me tell you, it's not an easy road. Can you accept of the fact by having this mentality, you might have to walk away from your mother, your sister, your brothers, your children, your community, might have to form a new community, your job, might have to get a new job. Are you prepared for this path, this long journey until you reach the finish line, which is the end of your life? Thank you for listening.